soir, des jeunes Australiens et Ouzbeks parlent d'Europe et un manuel sur l'histoire et la culture des Roms. Voilà l'actualité ce soir du 6 Minutes Strasbourg, Eurométropole. Ils sont étudiants, ils viennent d'Ouzbékistan, d'Afrique du Sud, du Japon ou encore d'Australie. Ils sont 38 à Strasbourg pour une semaine et l'Union européenne les inspire, les fait rêver, les passionne parfois beaucoup plus que nous. Ces jeunes participent au 6e Forum mondial des étudiants. Le thème, l'Europe dans la démocratie locale et régionale. Et même en habitant à l'autre bout du monde, ces étudiants ont beaucoup de choses à dire sur la question. Alors écoutez-les. Vous parlez d'Europe.
Well, I'm a history student and I'm really interested in European history. And in my view, I think the current politics in Europe are very, very deeply shaped by the history of Europe, especially in the 20th century. So for me, it's very fascinating to come here and to see how Europe has been able to move past its history, but is also still very deeply influenced by its history in the way that it shapes its politics today. In Australia, it may be very far geographically, but there are many European immigrants from Australia who live in Australia, sorry. So it is still very important to a lot of people because often their homeland is in Europe. I have Greek background personally, so my family is from Greece. So even though I live in Australia, I'm still very deeply interested in what's going on in Europe.
Well, European Union for me means that European countries have learned from their history and that they are trying to rectify and make a new history of peace, of accommodating one another and accepting one another for who they are. Because in the past, people have been discriminated against, people have been killed just for the sake of their identity, for how they look. And the European Union for me symbolizes the effort from the different European countries to promote peace among the different countries and to also promote human dignity and human rights. And this is something I think my country and my continent, the southern sub-Saharan Africa, really needs.
Europe, for me, I see a lot of potential, and especially in economics terms and also in terms of security for the world. I think a lot of many countries in the world now are expecting Europe to be more prominent in terms of maybe conflict management in the world today.
Europe means a great history for me, great development of democracy, empowerment of the people, empowerment of the citizens, and rights and human rights of the citizens, which is at the highest level in anywhere in the world. So I think coming here and studying this and visiting and making friends in Europe means to me that to learn about all this great history and the development of democracy at the local and regional level in Europe and promote someday in the future in our countries as well.
Éduquer pour mettre un terme aux discriminations, c'est l'approche choisie par le Conseil de l'Europe qui vient d'éditer le premier manuel d'éducation pour combattre le racisme et la discrimination à l'encontre des Roms. Ce manuel présenté aujourd'hui au Conseil de l'Europe à Strasbourg est à destination des jeunes, des associations et des écoles.
La discrimination à l'égard des Roms est très répandue en Europe, à un tel point que c'est devenu presque banal, que c'est devenu presque normal. Et nous savons tous que pour combattre la discrimination et le préjugé à ce niveau, il faut passer par l'éducation. Ce n'est pas seulement en combattant, en réprimant la discrimination qu'on va y arriver, mais c'est surtout en éduquant les nouvelles générations, les enfants, les jeunes, à justement comprendre et se rendre compte de ce qui se passe. Parce que souvent, on ne se rend pas compte. Ce qui est évidemment le rôle du Conseil de l'Europe, de prévenir, combattre la discrimination, promouvoir les droits de l'homme, et aussi d'aider notre société à être, comme je disais, façonnée, qui soit plus respectueuse du droit de tous. Et le problème avec l'antiziganisme, c'est que quand on accepte la discrimination de certaines personnes, on finit par accepter la discrimination de tout le monde.
The main thing is that we want to promote Roma culture by using an educational tool, which is the purpose of this manual, and to show that the Roma culture and the Roma population, it doesn't mean only problems, but also to show the good side of the Roma population in Europe.
One of the particular challenges was that we wanted it to be useful both for non-Roma groups and for Roma groups. Being non-Roma myself, my feeling is that it is very important for the majority non-Roma population to start to perceive the problem as it exists, to see the suffering and deprivation, and to see their own responsibility. For the Roma community, there are ways of building self-confidence, self-esteem, activist skills, so that they can start to challenge the issues themselves as well.
Eurométro sur Twitter pour les coulisses et le programme. Demain, Amnesty International Alsace se mobilise en soutien aux migrants en Méditerranée. Salut.